now. Check this out right now.
What's up? Welcome back to the Glasshead Podcast with your boy Saga Entity. We are live here at Faded Decade tonight. We got some special guests in the building. This is Mateo, and we got Hendriqs, Mooty Beats here. Hendriqs, the producer. What's going on with y'all, man?
Yo. What's
Thank
good,
you
y'all?
for having us. Definitely blessed and happy to be here. Chop it up with you guys.
For sure.
We
Hey.
all got a whole bunch of dope creative stuff going on, so it's cool to be able to meet together and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm saying? This is our main interview here. So why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves a little bit. We'll start off with Mateo here. What are you doing at H? What's your main way of getting to the money, bro?
Right. So my name is Mateo. I am the founder of Mooty Beats Entertainment, and that's my production company. I'm a music producer as well as an artist, a music artist, and a audio engineer and a designer. So as far as my production goes, this is my main producer partner here, Hendriqs. We have a bunch of crazy beats together that we have been working on like all through quarantine. We got a couple of dope placements that we're about to announce pretty soon. We got a couple of dope projects that we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Announce them right now?
Oh yeah, I mean I can drop them right now. So for
thanks.
one, this week alone, Black Marker, aka Hannibal, who's my business partner also with Mooty Beats and my roommate, he's in the studio literally right now recording over some of our beats.
Damn.
So that's some heat that's in the process. As soon as it's over, we about to go meet up with him at the stew, and I'm gonna hop on some tracks with him. I got some solo stuff coming out. I'm rapping in English and I'm rapping in Chinese.
Damn.
Over some Chinese sample beats that we have made together that are going crazy.
Bro, stop
And
playing with
then
my boy, man.
We
Stop
also
playing.
got Mercedes Letterman finna
That's the
drop.
boy.
He just dropped Pop My Shit, his latest single, and we debuted it in the club like 2 weeks ago. Turned Space up, turned a couple other clubs up. The next joints he's finna drop are gonna be with us, so look out for that. We also got me and Escolea got a project.
One thing, the Mercedes project, Give Therapy a Chance. Just get that in your minds real quick. Give Therapy a Chance.
Yeah, Give Therapy a Chance. Mercedes Letterman, his debut project coming soon. We got heavy production on that.
Shit.
Me and Escolea. Escolea, shout out to her. She just dropped Jupiter Hotel last month. Super dope album. I'm featured on that on a track called Higher. That's the latest song I've released.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a lot of irons in the fire right now.
Yeah, bro. What about you, Hendriqs, bro? What you got going on, man?
What's good, bro? So, you know, if people who don't know, my name is Quentin Jordan. Go by Hendriqs, producer, multi-instrumentalist, composer. So I've been knowing Mateo for a really long time. We've been locked in for a minute. Since, I went to college out in Massachusetts. Came back in spring 2019. Been here locked in, trying to make a name, trying to get stuff done ever since. In addition to what I got going on with Mateo and Mooty, I'm also part of a collective, R&B production collective band / live band, October 1st. That's me, a dope ass producer and engineer, Vando, popping in the city right now. Shoot Harley, another artist, KJ, another great ass artist. Her project dropped, Pisces as Fuck. That was earlier this year. Dope ass R&B project. We got Social Distancing by Harley.
Hey.
That came out a little bit earlier.
Banger.
For real.
Sure.
Check that out. It's on all streaming platforms. Earlier this year, on November the 5th, dropped my first project.
Okay.
Taking Independence.
Taking
It's
Independence.
Yes, sir.
instrumental EP. That's out on all streaming platforms as well. We got a potential merch line for that coming up as well. But yeah,
Oh yeah. The other releases this year, Pray For Me. I produced that. Is Escolea, Mercedes Letterman, Willie P, Greg T, Three McDaniels. Like a big collab track, kind of like Mercy, like good music.
Yeah.
Big Facts. I'm on the second verse. That's like a summer anthem that like COVID kind of sidetrack, but we gonna do the video and drop that as damn near like a spring joint.
Shout out Mercedes Letterman. Shout out GP.
Yeah, shout out GPO. Run It Up is probably gonna drop very, very soon.
Damn, bro.
I
Hey, what
produced
don't
that.
y'all have dropping, bro?
Yeah, bro. We're trying to.
No, we
That's the
dropping
thing.
like it's gonna be a point within the next like 6 months where it's gonna feel like we dropping every day because we've been in the stew
That is
every
facts.
day.
That is facts.
And like
that is facts.
we make at least 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, maybe at most like 6, 7 beats per session every day. So
Shit.
like
That's consistency, bro.
over
Yeah.
these months, you
What I'm
know,
saying.
we got a lot of beats, and like right now, there's probably only I would say like 5% of them have like ideas or songs written to them. So by the time another month or two pass and some of these songs get fully written,
It's gonna be
like
way
right
up.
now with the stew, fully recorded, mixing and mastered, and we get some videos shot, we just dropping again and again and again.
Well, all right. So explain to me y'all's beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Like, what got y'all into making music? You know, y'all are both from Houston, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So you think that had any influence on it, or
Heavy.
or
For real.
how do you feel
everything,
about it?
man.
All right.
You
So
wanna
tell me
go
about it.
first?
Go into it.
For sure. It's like, you know, I grew up in Houston. I was born and raised here. You know, my pops, he would always take me around Third Ward. I was always in the city, always around, because he was at U of H. So I got a lot of firsthand experience with like a lot of the rap names in the era. That really stuck with me. I was
Damn.
big, you know, I was a big Mo fan. I really love Big Mo. Like,
Hey.
I feel like, to be honest,
Ball, baby.
no, for real. I feel like he inspired a lot of music that I feel like he just didn't get a lot of credit. But other than that, but yeah, man, I've been thinking about music. I've been doing music all my life. Like I was in band all the time. You know, I was playing the guitar but then after that, you know, that like you were saying, that Houston influence, I ended up getting a scholarship to go to Berkeley College of Music off the guitar.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I went there for 4 years. So I was up in Boston for 4, and then afterwards I came back. And while I was up there, towards the end of college, I started producing. I made a lot of connections there, just in the industry and just learning game after I graduated. And then when I came back, you know, I kind of locked in with the people I had already knew, and so it all kind of fell into place. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Damn, bro. Berkeley, man. That must have been a tough road, bro.
It was. I was fortunate because I had a scholarship off of guitar. Otherwise, I would have been probably at U of H or TSU or something.
Yeah.
So, but it was interesting. It's like I definitely feel like I prefer Houston's music scene.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, just it's like, and I just get a different vibe. The vibe is different, and it's dope out there. But I think back home is where my heart is at. And so,
Yeah.
But yeah, I came back, and you know, just been doing music here ever since.
Shit, bro. That's dope, bro. From Boston back to the H. What about
Yeah.
you, Mateo?
So I do have a similar like music immersion my whole life. Like both my parents play instruments. I got a lot of musicians in my family and artists. So I grew up listening to a lot of music. I played the piano when I was young. Then I kind of got away from it and I was more into sports and into like visual art, like drawing. I paint and drawing and
wow.
stuff like that, and mixed media. But then in high school, I had got heavy back into the music, and I started this group called Myth. And when we were in high school, like we had popped off, and we was like doing shows at Warehouse Live. We had opened up for Bun B, Zero, Afro Man, Devin the Dude. Like we was in the dressing room, like chiefing with Devin the Dude.
Damn.
We was like 17 and 16.
Shit.
It was super lit.
Came up quick, bro.
Yeah, it was dope. But then like right after that, I had moved to LA to go to school to go to college in LA, and then like a lot of my Houston buzz had like died down because I wasn't here, and I was doing stuff out there. I was shooting music videos out there. I hosted a music festival at my school, and then like I tried to transition it back to Houston, but at that time it was kind of difficult because I came back probably around like 2013. And just during that time, like the Houston music scene was not nearly as popping as it is right now. So like a lot of the stuff that we coming up off of right now, like was not popping back then. So I was just really getting it out the mud, like really struggling. And then like time had passed and I just continued to grind and meet a lot of people and just keep working on my craft. It got better. And then, you know, eventually like I had built a solid group of people around me that believed in me, I believe in them. And then it just progressed from there to the point where I had started dropping more songs, more projects, doing more features with people. And then so now my company, Mooty Beats, I had partnered up with my partner Hannibal, who's my roommate too. We were just out in Mexico, then we were out in Chicago. We came back from Atlanta, DC, New York, like
Stay moving.
Austin, Galveston. Yeah, we just like setting up shop in different major markets and just like networking and showing people what we do, showing people our music. And then obviously like focusing on Houston as well, tapping in with the media, the press, doing shows. Like when everything is opening back up, basically we just gonna be just flooding the streets with like songs, videos, shows, events, merch. Like I got the merch right now.
Shout out,
Mooty Beats, baby.
Face mask, you know what I'm saying? We got the 2 colorways right now, the gold and the purple
Shout out
soda.
gold.
Yeah, shout out both of those colors, very legendary colors. And then we got a collab with Gold HTX.
Shout out Gold HTX.
Shout out, baby.
La Familia. You know I'm repping right now. I got I got the hockey jersey, but also we got the Mooty Beats X Gold HTX collab hoodies that are currently in production. We got another batch rolling out, so everybody look out for those. And then we got a collab with Dro Lusional about to drop too. Shout out Lacey Dro Lusional.
We got her on it next week, actually.
She got crazy drip, all kind of dope designs and shit like that. So we're collabing with, you know, the hottest designers in the city and just making really, really fly shit.
Yeah.
So what really drew you guys back to Houston? Like, I know y'all say you fuck with the music scene and all that shit, but like, what made it different? What made y'all just come back here? Because, you know, I mean, Boston, LA, those are both 2 very prominent places, Berkeley especially. What made y'all come back home?
Man, for me, a lot of it was I didn't have no choice. I didn't have any money. I had to stay with my people and get my bread up. But also, like, at first, when I came back, I was like, damn, I'm ready to, like, touch down real quick, get some bread, and get back up out this hole. But then I realized, like, wait a minute. I'm in a good spot. Like, not only did I come up here and I got all these pre-existing connections here, but then Meg popped off. Dawn popped off. You know,
Travis
Maxo elevated to new levels. Travis did the first Astroworld, then the second one, and he dropped the Astroworld project. He elevated to a new status. So, like, between 2013 and then, the 5 years after that, the city came up so fast that a lot of people that I was talking to in LA and New York and Atlanta and Miami and DC, where I had been, like, trying to potentially move to, we're starting to move here. And, you know, like, a whole lot of the big names live in Houston now, like, in the music industry. So, really, the game just changed here locally, and now we in a spot where it's about to super boom. And, like, we're just plugging in with every single artist that we feel like matches what we're on, and our sounds are compatible, and our personalities are compatible, and our brands are compatible, and just trying to create constant heat.
Hell yeah. What about you, Hendriqs?
Shoot. When I first got back, when I went up to Boston, it was really only for school. Like, I knew I was gonna go somewhere. I was gonna go to college. So, but when I came, I never thought I was gonna stay there. Basically, like, I always felt like, in terms of what I wanted to do,
Boston,
I was
not it.
Yeah, not really. It's
black
super
folk.
expensive. You know, it's just a good school if you in undergrad, because there's a lot of colleges there.
Yeah.
But the music scene is really not the same like it is back in where I'm from. So I came back because I knew that's what I really wanted to do. I mean, you know, yeah.
Shit, man. Well, hey, bro, I appreciate y'all coming for real, but I want y'all to, like, really I feel like y'all really just told us everything y'all had going on, because we usually say it for the end of the show.
Yeah.
So.
Now we got some more stuff. Actually,
all right,
though.
Bro,
Like,
all right, listen. So tell me. So you have this collective, right?
Yeah.
Now, what consists of this collective? You know, I get the the music side, of course. You feel me? I
it's
got both
deeper
too.
than the music too.
Yeah.
Like, it's really
'cause you
just
do
fully.
clothes as well, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Right?
designer,
Yeah.
so it's like full creative experience. So, like, when everything is fully functioning and things are open, like, we're gonna be doing events, a couple different types of events. Like, one, we're gonna have like artists, songwriting, and production lock-ins where we rent out big spaces and we set up multiple booths in there, and we have all of us like set up on different computers, recording people, producing, inviting a bunch of like super live artists and just having them hop on all the beats and collab and network. And we're gonna have press there. We're gonna have photo, video, people recording it and stuff. So that's one of the things that.
And
we're
that's
gonna
all through Mooty, correct? That's gonna be all through you.
Yeah.
All right,
so
bet.
that's gonna be coming up within like consistently within the next year. And then also we're gonna do some shows. We're gonna do some pop-ups. We're gonna do some social mixer events, some social shoots where we invite a bunch of photographers to pull up and just shoot a bunch of us like just chilling in our element. And then like as far as the music goes, we're just trying to collab with as many artists as we can that are dope. Cause like one of my main influences is DJ Screw, and like a period, like my first crib that I had rented out like when I was probably like 21 was over in Sunnyside, like a couple blocks from where Screw's house was. And like growing up listening to his tapes and then like living over there near where he was doing his thing, it showed me like, all right, bet if I can set up shop in a neighborhood in the trade where I'm around a bunch of my peers and just have a place where they can come up and collab on some creative stuff, whether it be music, fashion, art. Like me, my girl, Brittany, shout out. Triple Two Baby Beanie in the building, as well as Hannibal, my roommate and business partner, Black Marker. They're visual artists. Like she just finished a really dope mural over on Station Art Museum facing Axelrad. It's like two hands.
Shit, no way.
Yeah, she painted that.
That's what's up,
yeah,
bro.
That's her mural. She finished that about a month and a half ago or so.
That's real.
Shout out to her in the building.
Shout out, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, super dope. Super proud of her. And then also, like, when we're collabing with artists and stuff, like we draw album art, like all kind of stuff. We design merch batches for when we're dropping a project. Like when we drop our compilation project together where we're just gonna produce every beat and have all kind of Houston artists jump on the beats, we gonna drop like a little collab merch line with that too.
Yeah, so for you, Hendriqs, are you also involved in this, or do you do more of your own thing, or how far do you go deep with the Mooty company?
Well, you know, me and Mateo have been locked in for a while. I know that I'm independent as of right now. You know, we just work closely together because we vibe like that. And to be honest, I'm just letting it take me where the best work gets done. So if it looks like me working with Mooty for as long as possible, or whatever happens, like I'm along for the ride, or I'm all for it as long as the art that gets produced and all the creativity that's channeled is good. It's all good energy.
You gotta keep it organic, bro. Yeah. I feel that, I feel like all this energy is like really organic and like coming from the soul.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, like we just be having fun, really.
Hell yeah.
Like when you just have fun doing what you love, the rest kind of be working itself out.
It don't even feel like work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we really be in that hoe, chilling, vibing,
I think that's the most important
time,
thing.
Jumping up and down, dancing,
yeah, bro,
screaming and shit.
Yeah, it's like I've been through like the big studios. I've been in like and I feel like I've seen a lot of the industry talk just from school and just from thinking about it for so long. But to be honest, I make my best work when I'm around people I'm comfortable with and in a controlled environment. You know what I mean?
Definitely feel you, bro.
It's like I could be at the crib and I like most of the beats that I've produced this year. Most of the music I've done this year was in either Mateo's crib or my mama's crib. Like, like honestly, like I've had some good stuff come out of some studios, but for the most part, I'm in my element at the crib. You know.
Damn.
Yeah, the thing about some of these big studios is sometimes you have like studio management or like just people up there that just be tripping and it
for
just
real.
be killing the vibe.
Can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
like you just be trying to do your thing and they just be like, nah, you can't do your thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, I'm gonna just go home and just do my thing at the crib.
Yeah, no ulterior motives here, man. Yeah. We all in it for the music.
Like I feel the same way. You got to be comfortable in your element so that you can create and not feel like not just feel pressured.
Yeah.
And I feel like y'all really do that, like especially at all y'all events. Y'all allow everybody to come up, freestyle, express yourself in the way, and like it's honestly I don't feel people know how difficult it is to keep like beats running. You know what I mean? All the way through smoothly. And it's like they're all original.
Yeah, hey, real quick, shout out to y'all came through to the Mooty Beats Thrift Jam at Exchange of Change.
Already.
Yeah, appreciate that.
The other week, and everybody blessed the mic. Y'all killed it. Man, really, everybody need to tap in, and we need to drop some stuff.
Don't lie to him, bro.
We need to drop some stuff.
Man, get on the mic. You never know what can
rap
happen.
cap.
Let's get it. Mooty is
Glasshead
open.
Mooty collab on the tracks.
Well, shit, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. This is Faded Decade. We've been live here. Y'all have anything lastly to shout out real quick?
Shoot, shout out October 1st. But other than that, shout out Mooty Beats. Let's get it.
Yeah, shout out our team. Shout out everybody that we rock with, that we make music with. Shout out to the entire Glasshead crew, Go HTX, Saga Manufacturing and Productions. You know what I'm saying? The ashtrays, the rolling trays on that. We about to drop some more Mooty Beats Saga collab. Rolling trays and ashtrays.
I will say, let's tap in with all of the stuff we got going on coming up on Clubhouse. We're going to have plenty of content sliding through on Clubhouse.
If anybody isn't up on Clubhouse yet, I highly recommend get with it.
For real.
It's this new app, and it's like voice to voice based. Like you having phone conversations with anybody in the world all at the same time. We just joined, and we already turning
booming.
up on it.
Already
so
booming.
We created like a Houston group on it. So as soon as everybody gets on the Clubhouse app, we gonna invite you on. We had OG Ron C pull up to the chat today. We had Slim K pull up to the chat today.
Hey,
You know, like we just started the chat today, and they pulled up like on site. So you know, tap in. Clubhouse.
Quarantine got everybody ready to get it going.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, shit, you know, I want to give a special thanks to Mateo and Hendriqs, Mooty
Appreciate
Beats
it.
Company. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Also, big shout out to Faded Decade for having us here,
Yeah,
allowing us to
appreciate
do our
Faded.
interview. We're going to have some more things coming on later tonight. But, you know, we got to go on the Glasshead podcast. We're going to catch y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.